Happening today, preparations are underway at the D-Day Memorial in Bedford for the annual Central and Southwest Virginia Honor Flight. Well, the trip is back on after being put on hold during the pandemic.
Yeah, the nonprofit celebrates America's veterans, that is, by taking as many as possible to our nation's capital so that they can see the memorials of the wars they fought in.
WFXR's Kathlynn Stone is in Bedford this morning, getting ready for that trip.
Good morning, ladies. I'm here at the D-Day Memorial in Bedford, where we're getting ready for all of the veterans to show up for this honor flight trip. We're going to start the trip here. We're going to tour the memorial, and then we're going to head up to Washington, D.C. to tour the memorials up there. Now, this is truly a special way to say thank you to our nation's heroes and to honor their service. Now, Martin Leamy is the president and the CEO of the Central and Southwest Virginia Honor Flight. He joins me now this morning. Thank you so much for speaking with us. This is such a special trip, and what a special place to start this trip. The Bedford D-Day Memorial right in our backyards, which a lot of people take for granted.
Absolutely, and I can't think of a more appropriate or fitting place to begin our journey to visit the DC memorials other than the National D-Day Memorial here.
Now, this trip is so important for so many reasons. You're a veteran yourself. Talk about how much this trip means for veterans.
The trip itself is it's an opportunity for veterans to find closure and healing and the opportunity to receive the thanks that they may not have received upon return from their foreign overseas service, combat service. This is especially true in the case of the Vietnam veterans who were treated horribly when they returned back to the United States following their tours in Vietnam. Where does the funding come for this trip? Funding comes from numerous sources. The trips, of course, are free to the veterans. The guardians who accompanied the veterans as their companion throughout the trip, they pay their own way. We have corporate sponsors. We have individual sponsors. We have fraternal organizations. I'll mention the DAR. Specifically, they have been phenomenal to us regarding support. So it's there's it's varied regarding our funding sources. How can people donate if they'd like to? Well, they can Google Central and Southwest Virginia Honor Flight, and that'll take you to our website, and you can donate online, or you can just mail a check in. We also take in-kind donations, like we've got up in DC, for example. Legion Post 177 in Fairfax feeds us. They provide our lunch on Saturday and our evening meal on Sunday. So that's an in-kind donation as well. How can veterans who would like to take this trip, how can they sign up? Again, go to our website, and there's a drop-down menu there that says apply. That'll drop down. You get two options. You can apply as a guardian, or you can apply as a veteran, and that'll just it'll go straight into our database. All right. Well, Martin, thank you so much for speaking with us. We are going to be taking photos and videos and sharing them throughout the weekend. This is a weekend-long trip to visit these memorials in Washington, D.C. You can follow along on our website, WFXRTV.com, and on our Facebook page. Look for WFXR News. In the D-Day Memorial, Kathlynn Stone, WFXR News.
Once again, that was Kathlynn Stone reporting, and we hope that everyone has a fantastic weekend.
It's always good to see. Good to see them have the opportunity. I'm glad it's back on for them to enjoy, and folks can also donate to help them further their mission there.
Some good stories coming from there, too.
Absolutely. And like Kathlynn said, you can also look for the updates on our website, WFXRTV.com.